Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the DC Show podcast. I'm Eric,
I'm Zack.
And I'm Kyler.
and this is Roger, my dog. So,
Yes, sir.
Yes.
all right, you can go. You can go down now, Roger.
Wow.
You got the likes from that.
Only
You
5
got the
seconds.
likes.
And I
Right.
think we have Ant-Man and Django
Yeah.
Fett there as well.
Yeah.
Jingle Fat, Ant-Man.
Yep.
So today
Great.
we got a very special episode again.
Yep,
That we
absolutely.
need
And
to,
just
Was it a
a
special
reminder,
about.
episode?
but just a small
about,
reminder that this is not sponsored by the Gators whatsoever. All right, like this was.
Not at all.
Gators.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Guys, it's not sponsored by the Gators at all, okay?
Or Star Wars.
Or Star Wars.
Or Star Wars.
Or Back
Or
to the
Disney.
All right.
Or anyone.
or anyone.
Okay.
We
So,
need
yeah,
money.
so-
we need money. Oh,
Yeah. Disney.
Disney, yo. Call us up.
Anyway, so
Oh my God.
Mando, season 2, episode 2, or overall chapter 10.
Chapter 10.
Chapter 10, right? That recently dropped, and Zack is very happy about it. We'll let him speak about it. It was directed by Peyton Reed, the director of Ant-Man. That's why I have this little Ant-Man Lego right here. And it was an episode. I'll let you start, Zack.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
So last week we had an episode. We kind of talked about how it wasn't necessarily a story episode, wasn't necessarily a good opener, but it was a great episode. This was not a great episode. Just to start us off, it was not a great episode. I don't even think this. I mean, like the last episode could have been somewhere in the season. This should not even be in the season. This is just such a meaningless episode. So, okay, so what we're going to do is what we did last week. We'll just go through it and we'll stop whenever we have comments. We'll kind of go through the episode. So we start off with Mando. He's on Tatooine. This was a great opening scene. This is my favorite part of the episode. So Mando's driving through. We have like these little guys. They put the rope out. Mando flies off the thing. They get Baby Yoda and they're like, Mando's like, don't kill Baby Yoda. I'll give you whatever you want. Gives him the jetpack. This was sick when he made the guy fly up in the air. Dropped him. Like, that was great. And I like when Baby Yoda looked at him and he's like, hey, bro, whatever. So that was a good opening. I was like, okay. And then we go to, Mandalorian. Then we cut to him. He has all the stuff on his shoulders. He's carrying it into Mos Eisley, the cantina. He goes into there. And we get our first Ant-Man reference, I guess, when the girl that none of us like from last episode in episode 5, she's playing with a giant ant. And I actually really liked the ant. I thought it was kind of cool. It looked pretty sick. And it looked like legit. Like, it didn't look like CGI. Like, it looked like a practical effect. So that was cool. I like that. And then she basically says, Frog Lady. Did you guys notice in the credits she's listed as Frog Lady? Like, that's her name.
Oh my god.
It just says Frog Lady. If that doesn't tell you that they were a little bit lazy this episode. But anyways,
No, that fully
so
tells
for real. So basically, there's a Frog Lady and she needs to get her eggs to like a system, and her husband, who she's trying to get to, knows about Mandalorians. So her and Mando strike a deal, but they can't go at light speed because it'll affect the babies. But I thought we already established in canon that whatever is in the ship isn't affected by light speed. Pretty sure that's canon.
We don't know at this point.
But
Move on.
I'll give it a pass. They don't care. It's Lando. Like Rise of Skywalker. It's Lando.
It's Lando.
Can we get some medal? But yeah, so they go on the ship, and then this is my first biggest problem, okay? This lady, and the lady from episode 5, she made it clear, like, these eggs are valuable, okay? Like, these are the last of her kind. Why does she just leave it in the middle of the Razor Crest? Remember at the end of the episode when she was holding it from Baby Yoda and she had it in her? Why did she not do that from the beginning? She does not know Mando and she does not know Baby Yoda. Keep it with you. Don't just leave it out, okay? I mean, am I right?
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
It's stupid. That was sloppy writing. So then Baby Yoda starts eating the eggs, which this was what was weird to me throughout the whole episode.
Off. It was really off, to be honest.
I couldn't tell if it was like a joke or if it was going to be like... But I didn't know if it was going to, like, come back and it was going to be, like, there was going to be some, like, plot about, like, it was going to play into the plot.
You could definitely tell, like, from the ending that it was meant to be a joke.
Yeah, the ending did kind of help. I was like, oh, I guess that's a joke. Because I heard some people were like, well, this episode made me not like Baby Yoda. And I'm like, but at the end of the day, he is a kid. Like, he doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah, exactly.
He's just
and that's
a
how
baby.
kids should act, you know? Like, he's not
Yeah.
like,
Roger's mad about it.
Roger's mad.
Yeah, he just barked.
He's eating eggs, right? Like they do.
Yeah, he's eating eggs. Yeah.
So yeah, so that was the first part of the episode. I was like, okay, that's a bit sloppy writing. That was kind of not good. So then, this part was interesting. When the X-Wings come up, we had Dave Filoni and one of them. I don't know if you guys caught that, but one of them was Dave Filoni. And then the other one was some other actor. But basically they talk a little bit, and they're basically like, Mando, because Mando is wanted. He's a wanted criminal. So they're kind of saying, we need you to send us over I forget what it was called, but it's basically like a thing to show like details about your ship and all.
Mm-hmm.
So they do that, and then Mando's like, I can't really do that. So Mando takes off. They have this big action sequence, and then eventually Mando gets away from them, lands on the planet, and then Mando falls into this big thing. And this is another thing. Right when that happened, you know how it like cut to black, and then it faded back in? It almost felt like they did that a couple times in this episode. It felt like they were like cutting for commercial. Like,
True.
It was so weird how I was like, that was an interesting choice. But so they do that, and then basically they kind of get stranded. They have nowhere to go. And then the frog lady. Oh, yeah. So the frog lady and Mando can't talk, remember? And then she used I thought this was cool when she used the droid.
Speaking about that, like, you know what's so funny though about that scene? They literally had to explain in the intro who that guy was, because that episode was one of the most forgettable episodes, so no one would have remembered him.
You know what I really thought was this episode was going to be? When I saw that, I thought they were bringing back all those bounty hunters. And
exactly.
I was like, oh,
but no, it was just to explain where the droid came from, though.
Yeah, and also, like, bro, why does he still have that on the ship? Why didn't he just throw that droid out?
Yeah, true. Like, doesn't he?
He doesn't
hate
like.
droids?
He doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't like droids. So you think he would throw it out?
Yeah.
But or maybe he keeps it around because he killed it, so he feels cool.
Yeah.
Like, you know how some people when they keep like deer heads on their. I mean, I don't know, but anyway, so she communicates with Mando, and then she goes off into like a hot spring type thing, and she kind of is trying to warm up her eggs.
Yeah.
And then Mando's trying to fix up the ship. Basically, he meets up with her. Baby Yoda wanders off.
Yeah. And before we get to that part, I do want to say a quick point though. But remember about how she was trying to explain to Mando about her eggs, and they showed this light thing right from the basket.
Yeah.
Yeah, they really didn't explain how much about what those lights mean, but like from the hot tub, it probably meant that they need to be warm or something. But they really didn't emphasize it as it's gonna be a huge deal, really.
That's true. Oh, and speaking of the thing about like them talking. Wasn't it so bad when the lady from episode 5 was like talking in the frog language?
Yeah.
That was terrible. That was so bad.
Yeah.
But but yeah, so then bye Eric. I'm sure Eric will be back, guys.
Yeah, he'll be back. Don't worry, guys.
But yeah, so she's in the hot spring, Baby Yoda wanders off, eats the spiders, and then this is kind of the climax of the episode when they're just
Sorry, my camera just went out. Okay,
Return of the Jedi.
Return of the Jedi, man.
Return of the Jedi.
So then, this is the big part. All the spiders come out. And, again, this was cool. It's just, it's kind of weird seeing spiders in Star Wars. I mean, I know they've been in, like, Rebels and all. Mm-hmm. It was pretty interesting, I guess. It's just, before I even get to the end, my biggest problem with this episode is, like, what? This is in no way... And I don't even know what the rest of the season is, but I don't think in any way is going to play a part in anything that's to come. Yeah. This is just wasted time. Mm-hmm. I can already tell you guys. I think, similar with season 1, Favreau had like 6 episodes that all tied in together. And he's like, oh, well, 6 episodes kind of isn't a lot. So he's like, let's just do 2 more and make it 8. And I think it's the same thing. I think he knows how to plan for 5 or 6 real episodes. And then he just kind of does whatever for like an extra 2 or 3 of them. I think this is just one of those episodes. But so after that, they basically get into the ship. Mando's able to kill all the spiders. And then this part, when it looked like they were going to basically die, or, because the spider... Remember when the spider, like, hit its arm through the window? Mm-hmm. Like, you saw it go through the Razor Crest?
Yeah.
But then they do a shot from the back, and the window shield's, like, perfectly fine.
Really?
Yeah. Wow, I didn't notice that.
I watched that scene twice, because I was like, I'm not crazy, right?
Yeah, no, I didn't.
So maybe they just forgot that. Wow. Yeah, if you go back and look, it's not even damaged.
Wait, I have to go back to the episode?
Yes, dude. We have to look. We're professional.
Yeah.
So, when all those lasers started shooting, did you guys think it was going to be like Sabine or Bo-Katan, like another Mandalorian, and
honest,
that was
like,
going to be
someone
the ending of
cool,
the
I
episode.
thought.
Here's what I thought,
Yeah.
to be honest. Like, when I first heard about the passenger, I thought that would be actually Boba Fett. Like, even though I said, oh, Boba Fett won't be in this episode, it's kind of sound lean towards that this is going to be Boba Fett. And something about the intro, though, was that when Mando said, you can have anything you want, they cut to a scene of the armor, but then the guy's like, oh, no, I want your jetpack. That was just really off. So I thought...
Yeah, the editing in this episode was kind of off in some spots.
Yeah, it was
like,
off.
that was a really weird edit.
Yeah.
Because you know what I thought was going to happen? Like you said, I thought that armor, the Boba Fett armor, they were going to take it, and then, like, that was going to be the intro, and then a couple episodes later, like, something would happen, and then Mando would go back to, like, I don't know, he would be back in Tatooine, and he would see those aliens dead, and he's like, yo, somebody has the armor again. And then...
Yeah, Mando.
It's Boba Fett. Like, I thought that's what it was going to be.
It was a different episode. It was about spiders. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
But yeah,
yeah, that was weird.
But back to the question about who did I thought? I thought it would be actually Boba Fett. I thought it would be Boba Fett.
I thought it was Boba Fett too.
Yeah.
Or some
Passenger?
other Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because remember at the end, Eric, when it was the X-Wing pilots that were basically helping him? Because they didn't show you who it was at first. They made it out like it was going to be...
Oh, yeah, those guys who were shooting the...
Yeah, like, I thought it was going to be Boba Fett or maybe Sabine. Because, I mean, this episode doesn't even really end.
No.
Like, there's no ending. It's just them flying away, and
credits.
Baby Yoda eats another baby, and that's it.
And that's it.
And that's honestly basically the episode. The only other thing is that the pilots kind of tell Mando, they're like, we'll let you be for now and do what you got to do, but we're just not going to help you, which I kind of do like. That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
It was kind of like Batman and Batman Begins when he's like, I'm not going to kill you, but it doesn't mean I have to save you, but he really kills him.
Yeah.
Sort of like that. But yeah, so that was basically the episode. So yeah, as I've said, it felt very
off,
meaningless, pointless. Yeah, the tone was kind of off. I mean, I do like when they bring in the different directors because they add in their own style. And like a lot of people are blaming Peyton Reed, and I'm like, hold up, guys. Like, he was given a script. It's not like he wrote this episode.
Yeah, no.
He just directed it, and I thought it was actually very well directed.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think the editing was off in some spots, like how you said that Boba Fett, but the directing was strong. I think the only thing he probably did add was the ant. They probably did that as like a little like, oh, he directed Ant-Man,
which is a nice cameo, obviously. Nice cameo.
Yeah, I like that. That was a cool little like throwback.
Yeah.
Sort of insert that there. But yeah, it felt very pointless. Oh, one more thing that drove me nuts. I know I'm kind of all over the place because
no.
I feel like I watched this at like 5 a.m., so it's been almost like 2 days since I watched this. But do you remember when that spider was on Baby Yoda's head and the alien girl pulled out her gun?
Oh, yeah.
Why did she wait until 20 minutes later to pull out her gun? That's what I mean. There's just so many like sloppy, like this just felt like he was like, oh my God, we need an episode. Oh, and he wrote it in like 5 seconds. It was like, here you go. Like, this could have been so great if they would have just corrected some things.
Yeah,
because this could have been an episode that was good. It just wasn't.
Yeah, no. Because I feel like for the gun scene, I feel like the point was that Baby Yoda was eating all of her babies, and maybe that would have some conflict. And why she took a while was because then boom, she's actually helping Baby Yoda, even though she ate her babies. I mean, it was a bit off, absolutely, but they should have just kind of added a little bit.
She didn't know, right? I don't think she knew that. Did he know that?
Yeah,
Yoda
she didn't know. And
Yoda?
someone made a great point. Like, remember when they were all in the hot spring? Like, she's so protective of these eggs, right? You're going to tell me you don't know how many babies you got in there, and you're not going to be like, yo, I'm a couple short. Like, they're not babies.
Exactly.
Where are these eggs at? Like, come on, dude.
She just let him go. And...
It's just sloppy writing, though. It's like, come on.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, other than that, I just really hope that we start really getting to, like, story episodes.
Yeah.
The side quests are cool, but...
Yeah, no.
I'm ready to move on.
Yeah, no, because something I was about to point out was that in the ending for Chapter 10, you just see Mando drift off with a broken ship. His ship is broken and all that. And something I found very interesting, which might actually make Chapter 11 actually have story-wise, is that from the trailer you see that Mando's ship goes broken, so he goes to this water planet where, if you cut to that scene, you also see the frog lady with her eggs. And then you see Mando and him walking, and then all of a sudden you see Mando looking at this mysterious person and running away. I think that's where we're gonna have story then. I feel like that's gonna. I
agree.
Where we're gonna have story.
And you know what the only annoying thing is? How great would that have been as the ending of the episode? Okay, everyone, we are back. Sorry, we had some technical difficulties, but we're back. Where we left off, I was just saying, I wish this episode would have ended how Kyler was saying, like the start of what episode 3, or chapter 11, episode 3 is likely to be. But yeah, so that's sort of, I've said everything I kind of feel. So, Kyler and Eric, if you wanna,
So
give your thoughts.
about like a episode or chapter 11, I should say, my predictions is I think here's how it's gonna play out. I feel like the first 2 episodes were Staller episodes, basically. Kind of like season 1, but I feel like the Staller episodes was the killer. I mean, not the killer, the prison episode.
Yep.
And the
Tatooine.
And the Tatooine. I felt like
with Zack Efron Bounty Hunter.
Yeah, from season 1, it's like basically like like this one. So hopefully their plan was to get rid of the stalling stuff for first, and then go to story. Maybe that's what their thing was.
Good idea.
Hopefully that was, because if we see another Staller episode, I'm gonna be mad.
Yeah, that's true, dude. If we see another filler, like, I'm gonna be worried.
Yeah, no, because I promise you, if chapter 11 is what I think, but it turns out to be another Staller episode, I'm just gonna be like, nah. I'll wait till all 8 episodes come out, man.
For real, dude. Because I mean, literally, what could you have gotten spoiled on this week? Nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
It's just so unimportant.
Yeah, exactly.
For real.
But here's what I hope and what I predict chapter 11 is gonna be about. So they go into this water plant, and after all, I'm pretty sure the frog said that she knows of a Mandalorian, right?
Yeah, her husband.
Yeah, her husband might know of a Mandalorian, and here's my prediction. I feel like the Mandalorian they're talking about is Sabine, or if I have
Sabine, yeah.
Sabine.
Yep.
In which I think the episode's gonna end with I think the beginning's gonna be them meeting up with Sabine, and then the ending's gonna be Ahsoka. And that's going to set up for episode 4, which is all going to be about Ahsoka helping out with Mando.
Right.
And something else I do want to point out is how we haven't seen Moff Gideon or the other previous 2 characters. I feel like they're going to be shown in episodes either 5 through 8. I feel like that's where we're going to see them 5 through 8 or something.
Won't you be like disappointed though? Like Moff Gideon's only in 3 episodes. Like he's the big bad.
Exactly.
And like, where's this dude at? He literally is supposed to be tracking down them. Like tracking down Mando and Baby Yoda. Where's this dude at?
Yeah, exactly. No.
Yo, how sick would it have been? Remember when the people were shooting the spiders at the end of the episode?
Yeah.
Moff Gideon, bruh. That would have been a sick entrance, bruh. And then you end the episode like that. Oh my!
That would have been good.
I should write this show. No,
that would have been
Disney,
good.
please.
That would have been good.
That would have been sick.
Yeah,
oh, yeah, and you know what I was thinking about, too, about Moff Gideon? One extra thing for Eric you could go. Remember at the end of last season when he just pulled out the Darksaber? And he wants Baby Yoda so bad, right? Remember when he let them sit in there and decide what they want to do and crawl through? I would have went, hey, Mando, turn my Darksaber on, cut Mando's head off, killed Cara Dune and Cara Weathers. Greef Karga, that's his name. And then I would have took Baby Yoda, and then the show would have been over.
Yeah, not true.
Like, why did he wait so long to use the Darksaber?
Just throw a grenade in there, and they're done.
I mean, for real.
Well, didn't they do that, but then Baby Yoda deflected it, though?
Oh well, yeah, they came
with
the fire, yeah.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
Yeah, come on, Eric, dude.
Yeah, come on, like.
Oh yeah, I'm a fake fan, you know.
Yeah,
Disney
fake
fan. I give him 10 out of 10.
What did you think?
Yeah.
What are your predictions? Let us know.
So for me, I was overall disappointed. Very, very disappointed. Of course, like you guys. It just felt like more
Fake
side
fan.
quests, you know. Yeah, I'm sorry, Disney. I'll give you a 10 out of 10. I promise.
I'm just kidding.
On the blog, 10 out of 10. But yeah, it just felt like it's just side quests, you know. I'm like, this isn't a video game, you know. We're trying to, watch the plot and all that, and it just worries me a little bit about the future of this season. I mean, I know they're gonna they're eventually gonna bring the Mandos and the Jedi and all that stuff.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't want them to keep playing, carrot on a stick with us, be like, oh, there's the Jedi. Oh, you just missed him. Oh, come back next week, Oh my gosh, I really don't want that, and I felt really disconnected with the story because it's like it's two like one-off episodes in a row, and I'm just like, what's up with this? I mean, like what you said, Zach. Like the first episode was a really good episode, but it just didn't feel right, and this one again. Season 1, episode 2 was kind of
it was basically a repeat.
Off in a bit, but two of them in a row. I'm just like, what the heck? Like,
but you know what though? To your point about season 1, episode 2, with season 1, episode 1 and season 1, episode 2, they're literally basically one episode that they
True.
kind of just made two. Like this one is not like that.
Yeah, because
It doesn't carry anything over.
Because then the first two came out on the same. Because I don't think it was a
in
week
the same
after.
week. In the same week.
Same week. So
one
it felt
came out
like
on
it.
like the Friday, and one came out on a Wednesday. So it was like right in the same like kind of week as each other.
Yeah. So it basically
so-
felt like it. So no one complained about it because it all came out in
exactly.
1 week. So there was no
Yeah.
complaint.
So basically, to sum it up, like I wasn't engaged or anything. I feel like they should have called these 2 episodes "The Misadventures of Mandalorian and Baby Yoda." You know, it just feels so side quest.
It feels
so,
literally.
like,
it feels like
off.
this is like season 9 when they're running out of ideas. And this is season 6.
Exactly. I'm just like, already this early, man? You're already
For
hitting
real.
us with the hard filler this early. Like the whole episode, it was like almost entirely filler. I don't like. It was hardly they mentioned Mando once or twice. They had the figure right and the water thing, and then that's
Nothing.
it. I just want the juice. Just give me the juice, Disney. All right, I want the juice. All right, just give me the juice, and then maybe I can like your stuff better. But still, 10 out of 10s will still come, of course.
But you know what's even crazier though? Because after this we'll give our final ratings, what we think. But before this, you know what blows my mind?
What?
We have a filler episode like this. Like they're saying there's episodes where Mando's not even gonna be in it. Like they're just like the Ahsoka episode is just Ahsoka, and I'm like, so you're wasting time. Like these episodes of Mando maybe are precious then if he's not gonna be in some of these episodes. Like you need to be constantly moving that blew my mind. I'm like,
I know.
So they're literally just. I'm telling you, bro. The story's not coming into episode 6, 7, 8 probably, and I'm gonna be like, bruh.
No, because then here's what would happen if Ahsoka has her own episode. Then chapter 3 is gonna be end with Ahsoka, and chapter 4 is gonna be all about Ahsoka. Like that's how
I know, and then it's gonna be like that's a whole episode gone.
And then you have to think about it because we're having Boba Fett, we're having Sabrine, we're having Ahsoka, we're having Moff Gideon, we're having the other 2 characters. When are you gonna introduce them? Like we
I
don't
know,
have that many episodes.
I'm worried that this season is going to be overstuffed, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But they're not even dedicating any time to it. They're just doing filler episodes.
Exactly.
Like each character should be 1 episode. Ahsoka should be an episode. Moff Gideon should be a couple episodes. Boba Fett already had an episode. We'll see if he comes back. I don't know, but
and isn't there a rumor that season 3 is going to be like a Boba Fett standalone thing? I feel like I saw that.
Yeah, bro. Well, they're saying that before they shoot season 3, they're going to do a Boba Fett show. Can I please ask you this really quick before we finish again? We have a Mandalorian show already. Why do we need a Boba Fett show? Why can't Boba Fett's story just be on the Mandalorian?
They want to write off these old characters. They want to I don't know if I thought they had enough confidence in their own newly made Mando character, but
for real, right?
Back to the roots, but we'll see.
That's what's annoying. It's like, dude, you don't need a whole show for Boba Fett. Literally, if you really wanted to show what happened to Boba Fett, do a 2-episode arc in the beginning of the season. Episode 1 and episode 2. Bang, there you go. It's done. If you want to bring them back later in the show, you can bring them back. It was, dude, this season, I'll tell you what, this season better not be like commercials. Because if Boba Fett doesn't show up in the rest of this season, that was just that episode 1 was a straight up commercial for the Boba Fett show. And episode 4 or 5 with Ahsoka is just going to be a trailer for the Ahsoka show. I can tell you that.
Gosh,
too.
Dude,
oh my
God.
And I don't like that
man,
kind of
God
stuff.
forbid.
I hate that kind of storytelling. That's like Avengers 2 did that. Like, I hate them movies where it's just trailers for what's to come. Like, no, dude, give me an actual
Daredevil.
story.
Exactly.
Yes, exactly.
Like Daredevil.
No, but yeah, like episode 3 has to be, has to have story in it. Otherwise,
I think I do think it's gonna be though.
Yeah.
I'm really holding out hope. But yeah. So
I was scared at first.
Go ahead, Eric.
Oh, I was just saying that after finishing, I was thinking like, are we not gonna see a Mandalorian until like episode 7? I
mean, I don't know. We got a lot of people. We got Ahsoka to fit in. Boba Fett might be coming back. We got to still have Moff.
Yeah. Imagine if they
don't
even show.
And you said Mike
Boba
coming
Fett.
back.
Yeah, imagine if they don't even show.
I don't think that. I think episode 1 is a straight up. I think that ending of episode 1
tough, man.
is them teasing for a Boba Fett show.
That is actually cruel, man. That's so. Cruel.
That's cruel. That is really cruel.
It's just so stupid. Like, why have 2 shows about 2 Mandalorians? The Mandalorian, just put Boba Fett in the Mandalorian. It's so stupid. And then they're gonna delay season 3 for a Boba Fett show. Get out of here! No way. This Boba Fett show better be the best thing that they've ever done. That Boba Fett show is just gonna be a bunch of chapter 10s, dude, straight up.
Oh my god, true.
And
It
I'm not
really
here for it.
is.
Yep.
It really is.
But yeah. So as for this episode, I'd give it. I mean, as like an episode with the direction and all, like it's probably like a 6, I would say. But like story wise, this is like a straight up like a 2 or a 3.
Exactly.
I mean,
I
it just
agree.
doesn't do anything for the story. So, yeah, that's my rating. Eric, Kyler, what about you?
I'll let Eric go and then I'll say mine.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Underwhelming.
Tyler's about to be
just-
bold with his rating. He's going low.
I'm still like trying to think about
Underwhelming,
it.
disappointed, disengaged. I'm just waiting for something to happen. I'm like watching a rock, waiting to do something.
Yeah,
I'm just hoping that something will happen. So yeah, like a 3 or something.
yeah.
Yeah, no, because
Tyler.
I mean, the only good part I liked about this episode was the spider scene. I thought that was like a cool, like, tension thing where they're trying to run away from the spiders, try and kill them all, and then all of a sudden the big one comes. I thought that was a good tension scene, but really after that, like, there was nothing really that good about it. So I'm gonna, like a 2 or 3 really. I'm really gonna.
Yeah,
give
so
it.
we all basically the same, like a 2 or 3 out of 10.
Yeah,
But
because
yeah,
we're not
so,
like IGN where we give it a 7 out of 10, man.
yeah, man, like
We do
IGN
give 10 out of 10s though on
Yeah.
for the
yes,
official.
if the
critic
episode
reviews.
is great,
Of course.
we'll give it a 10.
Episode
out of
is
10.
awesome, guys. Please watch 10 out of 10. All right.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Disney
But,
send the check.
Is everybody good? Does that wrap up everything for us?
Oh yeah,
I'm
so I really do hope episode 3 is good, because if not, then there's really
Yeah, we're gonna
It's
have a
gonna
lot
be
to
very
say
alarming.
next week.
Very alarming if they mess up.
yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
All right,
know,
guys.
because-
Well.
oh.
Oh.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I was just
Never
about to
mind.
say
Go
one
ahead,
final
Kyle.
thing
We'll cut
about.
that.
No, I was just about to say one final thing is because as well as like Disney's Plus subscription is ending for like 1 month users, right? So if they want to like make
People are about to be
Mandalorian-
canceling their subscriptions.
Yeah, exactly. Because if episode 3 is not good,
there's
they're
a
gonna
lot
be
of filler
canceling it.
episodes.
Yeah, because then they'll
Exactly.
just wait till all 8 episodes come out. Really, to be honest.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
true.
Like, why would I wait in suspense for all this if there's like
Exactly. If
anything
they're
until the
all
very end?
filler, to be honest, like there's no point.
For real, dude.
All right, now Eric, you can go. I'm sorry.
Now,
now,
okay,
Eric.
here we go. All right,
Dismiss
guys,
us,
thank you
Eric.
so much.
Yeah. Dismiss
Thank you
us.
so much for watching.
nothing else to
Thank
talk
you,
about.
Disney, for watching as well. 10 out of 10 Star Wars Mandalorian Episode 2. We love it. And thank you for everything. We'll see you guys soon, later.
Next
Bye,
week
guys.
when episode 3 hopefully turns out good.
10 out of 10.
Please.
Yes.
So please.
Please, All right, later, guys.
Oh, man.
Later.